Welcome back to Bloomin' in the Garden.
Okay, we're back with Joanne Eppinger at the Inn at Perry Cabin, and this is the Woodland garden, and as you can see, obviously it's incredibly shady. Joanne, how about giving us a little education on plants that thrive in the shade?
Well, there's a lot of variety. We have hostas and Solomon seal, sweet woodruff, hydrangeas, of course.
Let's start with hydrangeas. Let's walk through and we'll actually point to them so the people watching. And this hydrangea, and I guess the question everybody asks is, how come they're pink? How come they're blue? How do I change it? Whatever. Well, and do they grow in shade?
They do love the shade. They love the shade, and they bloom really well, and they're not stressed. Sometimes when they're in the sun, they stress too much, and they're not as healthy. But they do love acid soil for the blue, and pink, you use the
sulfur.
Sulfur, that's right, the sulfur.
So you can change the color.
That's right. You can change the color. That's right.
Great plant, hydrangea, grows in the shade as well as the sun. I love this.
The purple smoke bush is wonderful. It's a very nice combination just to stick in. The foliage is very beautiful, adds to the stem on the hydrangea, which is purple, and then follow it with some bear's breed, some acanthus.
This is unusual. This is,
which is really a fun plant. It blooms now, and it likes shade, moist soil. It's just another kind of fun plant, a little different, just a little different.
Yeah, it just thrives in the shade.
It does, it does. And then accent it with hostas, some grasses, the hokanchoa grass, which loves just that kind of oriental shading over underneath.
And this is unusual. This is relatively new in the grasses because it thrives in the shade. Most of them take full sun.
Correct. And they're a couple years old. They do take a little bit of time to establish, but they're beautiful. They add great highlights with your hostas and your maples and other things that you want to pop in a shade garden, of course. Yeah. But there's Japanese painted ferns I love. They're so nice, along with lilies of the valley, the hellebores. I plant some elephant ears. And then, we'll plant some impatiens for color.
And you got a lot of different hostas in here, which is probably a must for a shady area, wouldn't you say?
The varieties just go on and on. The huge drinking gourds or the variegated.
Joanne, I want to ask you, everything looks just beyond incredible. I was going to say incredible, but it's way beyond that. It's so healthy. How about talking to us about what you do? Do you fertilize this? Why do they look so good?
Well, we really love to be organic here at the inn, and there is a fertilization process that we take and keep everything in that healthy
But you're
range.
really into the environment.
Very much so. Okay. I've got a great place for you to see, our wetland gardens over our wetland.
I'm
so we've got to take you over there.
Let's go over.
Don't go away. Bloomin' will be right back.